Over the past few years, I've been growing and helping people grow Instagram pages. And recently, I've noticed quite a big difference in Instagram's algorithm and what they favor. The people that have noticed this are taking advantage of it and are blowing up their pages, while the people that have not noticed this are struggling to barely break 1,000 views. If that is you, then keep watching this video, as in this video, I'm going to be breaking down what these changes are and how we can exploit them so we can blow up our own pages. However, if you're here for a little quick tip or a little quick fix, like what hashtags to use, then this is not the video for you, as this isn't actually going to help you grow. I'm going to be showing you guys some of the things that are actually going to help you grow your page. And just so you know that I'm not some random guy on YouTube teaching you how to grow your Instagram page, here is one of my pages that I've grown over 200,000 followers. And I've also helped this guy go from 15,000 followers to over 200,000 followers and now over 500,000 followers. So the first shift, and this is probably the biggest shift that I've noticed recently, and that is that posts and carousels are getting a lot more reach than they used to. Since the rise of TikTok and Instagram releasing their Reels feature, Instagram growth has been all about Reels. However, recently, I've noticed that a lot of growth on a lot of good pages is coming from their posts and their carousels rather than their Reels. Now, don't get me wrong, Reels are still great and they're going to help you to blow up your page, but adding in some carousels and some posts here and there can really help you expand your reach. And there's a few different factors for why carousels and posts are doing a lot better now. And a large factor for why carousels are doing so well is because at the minute, carousels with music on them can come up on the Reels feed. I'm actually quite curious to know if any of you guys have seen this. If you've been scrolling Instagram and you've seen this on your Reels feed, let me know in the comments, or if you haven't, let me know in the comments. But if you haven't seen this and you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry, I'll pop up an example on screen. But this works similarly to the way that TikTok introduced their posts on TikTok, where it's like on the Reels feed like normal on TikTok it would be, and then you can scroll across the photos and it has some music on it. That is kind of how this is working. There is no option to do this on Instagram at the minute. It is just happening automatically. If you post a carousel with music, it has the chance to be shown on the Reels feed. This is giving creators with both personal brands and even faceless pages tons of extra reach with their pages with putting in less effort, because posts obviously are easier to make than Reels. And for this reason, you're likely seeing a lot more carousels, a lot more posts with music and these type of things doing well on Instagram at the minute. And even with normal posts, while I don't believe that a one picture post can be shown on the Reels feed, they are tending to get a lot more reach from the Explore feed. I've seen a load of posts go viral recently. Even with my own pages, a lot of my growth over the past few months has come from posts and not from Reels. So if you have been growing on Instagram and only focusing tunnel vision on Reels and it is not really working, maybe it's time to try posting some carousels and try posting some posts to your personal brand or your theme page to see if that can help give you that boost that you are looking for. The second shift that I've seen is the rise of series-based content. You may have seen a lot of people doing things such as day one of giving you business tips every single day. Something like this, for example, this is doing really well on Instagram right now. This is working well because people are invested in that content and they're going to want to come back every day to watch your videos. So if someone watches one of your videos and then they get invested in it, they're going to go back and watch your content, and they might even go down and watch your past videos. You know, if they randomly scroll onto day 30 and they want to see what this journey's been about, they might scroll down, watch day 1, and they're essentially just going to binge your content. They're going to be watching day 1, day 2, and then they're going to want to follow along with your journey and what you are doing. And once again, this isn't something that just works for personal brands. It's also something that I've seen work really well for faceless pages. So just to show you guys some examples quickly, on my laptop here, I have a creator. This guy's been blowing up recently, and as you can see, he's been doing day 198. He's been doing it for loads of days clearly. Some of them are posts, as you can see, this is a post. Some of them are Reels, the majority are Reels. But he's just basically documenting his journey to whatever. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I think it's about business. He's just documenting his journey and people are following along for that journey, which is then obviously building him a really loyal fan base that are going to come and support his content, while also helping him to stay consistent, you know, because he doesn't want to let people down that he's showing every single day and whatever. So this is working really great. As you can see, this post got 127,000 likes. And as you guys can see, he has gained 181,000 followers in 198 days. And this has brought him a lot of money for his businesses. And then here's an example of faceless pages doing it. So this is something that I believe people should take more advantage of, because I haven't seen many people in the faceless space taking advantage of this. But as you can see, I've been following this page for quite a while, Entrepreneurs on IG. And basically they're just posting entrepreneur type clips and content. And then as you can see on their Reels here, day 71 of posting content for entrepreneurs on IG. As you can see, their profile picture day 71 is sticking to their branding. And this is really good because, like I say, it's going to tell people what your content is about. So as soon as someone scrolls onto here and they read that, they're going to know what the content is about. And then they might go on their page and like look at their other posts if they like this post. And then because of that, they're gaining a lot of followers. Even sometimes with less views, they'll be gaining more followers because the people that are going to come across their videos are going to know what they're going to get if they follow, therefore making them more likely to follow. So this is something that a lot of you guys can try, and you don't have to document your whole journey if you're a creator like Mino here. You could literally just, maybe you're already creating on there, you could literally do a 30-day challenge of 30-day challenge of giving you business tips about your niche, or maybe you talk about trading, 30-day challenge of giving you trading tips, and it's going to help you to blow up your page massively. The third thing that I wanted to go ahead and cover is hashtags. Now this one isn't going to take too long because simply hashtags just don't really matter anymore. You can use a couple of hashtags if you want to try and help target a certain audience, but I would say be careful because if you use too many, it can be seen as spammy, and even the CEO of Instagram himself has said that hashtags don't really matter that much anymore.
It's still good to add hashtags to your photos and your videos, but they aren't a magic bullet, and please don't add 50 hashtags to everything you post. Nobody wants to see that, and it doesn't actually help you reach more people.
So really don't try and put too much time and effort into them, and don't just think it's a quick fix. Really try and make your videos and your content better, and that is going to be the best way for you to see growth with your page. Then the fourth shift I have noticed recently is something that isn't just on Instagram, it's across all social media, and that is authenticity. Social media can be a place that is really fake. It gives people a really false perception of what someone's life is like. A lot of the personal brands that you see blowing up recently have been people that are just being authentic. They're making content, it's not too over edited, and they're just really talking with you, trying to give you some advice, and it's coming from a genuine place most of the time, and people can sort of sense this, and therefore they're going to go ahead and follow you. So although this one is more for personal brands, if you have been creating content and you're just pumping out content and you're not really thinking too much about it, try and put a little bit more thought into it and try and come across a little bit more authentic with your content and just speak like you would speak to your friend. And if you do this over a long enough period of time, I'm sure that you're going to see a good increase in views, and you're also going to have more of a real following that actually like you for you and they want to see your content, not just the tips that you're talking about or whatever it may be. Instagram has been changing a lot recently, and it can be hard to keep up with all of these changes. So if you want weekly videos to help you grow and monetize your social media, to help you stay on top of your social media game, then be sure to subscribe to this channel. If you did enjoy or find this video valuable in any way, then please be sure to drop a like on this video and check out this video on screen here, as I'm sure you'll also find that video very valuable. Apart from that, I hope you all did enjoy, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.